Blessings, friends. It's Maia here with an Astro update. On and around August 30th and 31st, we have a rare super blue full moon in the sensitive, imaginative, and selfless sign of Pisces. Full moons represent endings, culmination points, completion, fulfillment, and/or something coming to fruition. A supermoon is when the moon is closer to the earth and appears much larger than normal, and a blue moon is when we have two full moons within 1 month. This layer adds an extra emphasis of needing to release and let go of things that are no longer serving us this month, so we can make room for that which does. With Saturn conjunct this super full moon, there may be a need to let go in a more disciplined and serious way. If you have any planets around 7 degrees of Pisces, Virgo, or Sagittarius, you'll most likely feel the effects of this lunation the most. If you have a birthday around this super full moon, you will likely experience major transformative endings within the next year. During this time, the sun is in the practical and detail-oriented sign of Virgo, opposing the moon in the imaginative and sensitive sign of Pisces. Saturn, the planet of discipline and seriousness, is a retrograde and in conjunction with the full moon in Pisces, which can manifest as some of us needing to accept a hard reality when it comes to the hidden parts of ourselves, grounding our unhealthy escapist tendencies, and being disciplined when it comes to using our intuition. Saturn being retrograde means we may be going back over old ground, or there may be a return of some sort of discipline limitation in an area of our life. Because Saturn is retrograde at the time of this full moon, it does lessen some of its potential intensified energies. Saturn entered Pisces for the first time in over 20 years this March of 2023. Saturn here brings seriousness to Pisces-related arenas where we can all very well see seriousness related to bodies of water up until 2026. On an internal and positive level, we can also see Saturn grounding our spirituality and dreams into this reality. We can also use the waters to help heal and cleanse us in much needed ways. Pisces is a mutable sign asking us to be flexible and versatile when it comes to tackling any challenges in life. It's also a water sign and rules over bodies of water. With Pisces being the last house of the zodiac, we're meant to look at what closing chapters and cycles are ending, and thus what new cycles of life are we ready to embark on next. The 12th house of the zodiac has to do with the unseen realm, spiritualities, dreams, emotions, intuition, hidden arenas such as hospitals, jails, theaters, poetries, retreats, as well as escapist tendencies, addictions, self-care, and animals and pets. Pisces is represented by the two fish swimming like the yin and the yang, merging into unity to create a higher purpose that transcends materialism. Pisces also rules the feet, lymphatic system, and all bodily fluids. With Mercury retrograde at this time, the planet of communication, in its home sign of Virgo, we may be reorienting things to create more efficiency in some area of our life, rethinking and re-strategizing for optimum growth. We also have Mercury, the planet of thoughts and ideas, trining Jupiter, the planet of knowledge and expansion. This can manifest as coming up with new yet practical, positive, fresh ideas and perspectives that give us understanding, insight, and luck when it comes to handling a situation going forward. Lastly, Mars, the planet of action and aggression, has just entered the diplomatic and peaceful sign of Libra for the next couple months. Mars is not comfortable here and is debilitated in Libra, thus this can create tension on opposite sides of the spectrum, individually and collectively when it comes to finding balance in life or in the world, and underlying feelings of aggression, especially as we near an eclipse season with a square to Pluto. I'll dive into that in a whole separate post and video, but for now let's reflect on what this very healing, sensitive Pisces full moon asks of us. Where in our life have we overextended ourselves? Where and how do we need to retreat so we can recharge? What self-care practices can we do at this time to ground ourselves back into our body and create inner healing? Where do we need to let go and simply trust in the divine order? In what areas of our life do we have themes of martyrdom, disillusionment, and victimization? What escapist tendencies, habits, and addictions do we have that no longer serve us? What intuitive parts of ourselves can we tap in and tune into? How can we feel oneness, compassion, and connection to all? And in what areas of our life have we lost union with the divine, and how can we recognize ourselves as the sacred and divine within? What area of life will this super full moon be happening for you? For Aries rising, this rare full moon will be happening in your 12th house. This is the house of the unseen realms. So there may be an ending, culmination point, or a completion associated with your emotions, spirituality, intuition, divine knowledge, your subconsciousness, and secrets and addictions. For Taurus rising, this super blue full moon will be happening in your 11th house. You may have endings, culmination points, or completions associated with large groups of people, friendships, networks, organizations, future hopes and wishes, as well as original insights and ideas. For Gemini rising, this full super blue moon will be happening in your 10th house. This may be endings and culminations or completion around your career path, public image, your public reputation, honor, achievement, as well as your place in the world. For Cancer rising, this rare blue super full moon will be happening in your 9th house. You may have endings or culmination points or completion at this time associated with global travel, higher learning, higher education, your philosophy, belief systems, morals, as well as religion and wisdom. For Leo rising, this rare full super blue moon will be happening in your 8th house of shared resources. This could be an ending or a culmination point or completion associated with shared money, investments, inheritances, loans, passive income, as well as deep bonds with others. For Virgo rising, this rare, super full blue moon will be happening in your 7th house of personal and business relationships. This can be an ending, a culmination point, or a completion associated with contracts, marriage negotiations, and collaborations, business exchanges, and significant relationships in your life. For Libra rising, this super full blue moon will be happening in your 6th house. This could be an ending or culmination or completion associated with your health, service, diet, exercise, daily routine, organization, your work and employment, as well as animals and pets. For Scorpio rising, this full super blue moon will be happening in your 5th house. This could be an ending, a culmination point, or a completion associated with your creativity, self-expression, hobbies, passions, children, sex, romance, love, fertility, art, and music. For Sagittarius rising, this full super blue moon will be happening in your 4th house. This could be endings, culmination points, or completion associated with your home, property, real estate, your ancestral lineage, your emotional inner security, as well as domestic matters. For Capricorn rising, this super full blue moon will be happening in your 3rd house. This could be endings, culmination points, and completion associated with your communication, local neighborhood, local travel, neighbors, your online presence on the social media, as well as extended family and siblings. For Aquarius rising, this rare full super blue moon will be happening in your 2nd house. This could be endings, culmination points, and completions associated with your income, how you make money, your physical and material possessions, as well as your self-worth, self-esteem, and values. And lastly, for Pisces rising, this super full blue moon will be happening in your 1st house of you. This could be endings, culmination points, and completions associated with yourself, your identity, your outward appearance, your physical body, as well as new endeavors. Thank you for listening. Sending so much love. Super full moon blessings to you all.